Situation in the van, yeah.
Yeah, when you're like in the group tonight. Okay, go up.
Yeah. Towards me in a way, pensive.
I love that.
Yeah.
Give me his email. So
Nice. Oh yeah. Which photos did you do?
I sent her. I just sent her the two that you posted today, and I sent her some that you used for spotting.
It's not bad at all.
It's like a $2,000 to $3,000 camera.
Oh, but I mean the value of it. Yeah.
Working together, or since I worked at we were working together. He was drinking beer at the bar I was working at.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's working together in a way.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
Oh, I think
Do you like driving the van?
Yeah, I drove today. It's like so fun.
you just do anything.
Yeah.
Yes.
I feel like I just worked a lot.
Yeah, no, can't wait to see
The fish content.
the fish content.
I agree. But I can't say opposite. It's a very beautifully, artfully crafted aquatic aquascape. Unless I like couch it and say, I'm being adorable. Yeah, it's just really serious,
Yeah, I made it to one of the ones that was very ambient. And they saw some like zooming in out, you know, just like staring into those things.
Just thrust into the fire.
Thank you all for coming. Feel free to mill about and make yourselves comfortable wherever you are, or wherever you want to find a place to be. We're so happy that you're here. I would like to take a moment just to introduce our opener tonight. I know I'm not supposed to pick favorites, but in this case I'm going to do it. You might know him from the unpoetry scene. He's my favorite unpoet. There's so many great unpoets to choose from if you're feeling choosy. This poet or unpoet, I would say he's good at what he. You know how people say, "Oh, he's good at what he does," and it's like a little bit of a backhanded compliment. Well, I don't mean it like that, but you're that way. But you're also he's really good at what he doesn't do, which is he's not pretentious, and he's not sanctimonious. He's not boring, and he's not unsilly. He could prove me wrong here tonight, but that's what I mean by he's really good at what he doesn't do. I understand he's going to be doing Poetry Menu, which is a show that I've seen him do at Poetry. Looks like he's handing those out now. My favorite, I don't know if it's served tonight, but my favorite is the cow.
It's on there.
Oh, the cow's on there, so you might want to order that. I'm not sure. Anyway, one last thing. He's often doing this sort of thing. This is one of my favorite items I got from him at a Poetry. It's a magic stick bug. You can see it's a magic stick bug. It's kind of like a magic wand, but it's a magic stick bug. I got this as a memento at one of the previous Poetries. Without further ado, Kevin Bocek is a motherfucker.
Hello everybody, welcome to Poésie du Poisson. Once again, a poetry cafe I made up and can't pronounce. So there's 15, maybe 16 menus that we'll have to share. But if anyone would like to order a poem, please let me know. We also have some specials this evening. So please let me know if you'd like to hear about the specials.
We would like to hear about the special.
We do want to hear about the special. So the special this evening is Blessing of the Sewer. It's two kind of light croissant-ish layered pieces, lots of rhyming, and it comes with a small ode to the manhole grates of this great city and what lies beneath our feet. So would anyone like to order anything?
For the fish.
I was thinking that too.
And would you like any sauces with that?
They're gonna share for the fish, it sounds like.
Those share for the fish. Would you like any sauces with that?
Make a mistake and get flustered.
Of course.
Probably wetter.
An apology to the cow sounds really satisfying.
We'll start with for the fish. A kind of strange thing to order. It's like ordering fish food at a restaurant, but that's okay. We will start there. So this is for the fish. So I'm for the fish. I know you won't understand this. I don't know what you would want to understand, or like if you can understand. Maybe you'd want advice about how to avoid polluted ocean currents, about fire and what's the word, burn, or just poetic descriptions of seaweed. I have none of that for you. But I wanted to tell you about the other day when I stood in a dingy MRI control room after floating on wave after wave of magnetized dinner bell beats and riding the highs of two life, and that you love to dart among the coral that you can surely understand tubes. After all that, I watched my own heartbeat in the control room surrounded by all my coworkers. We marveled that the same forces that allow you to hone back to your neonatal deathbeds can be harnessed with the power of tubes to show us my own beating heart. The doctor said it's a strong heart, which like, okay buddy, you say that to all the cute boys that come out of the tube. Then we laughed, then we joked, then I left. But I was on display. They saw the pumping core of me, which drives me to consume and flushes hot blood to every extremity, driving me close and occasionally open itself to those around me. The very thing that creates my barriers of blood, sinew, and thought was cleaved open, a porthole to a sea of being, a well of pulsing life, a mine of forbidden self, shown to my smiling coworkers, while I cracked jokes and pretended that I wasn't the newest member in the menagerie of human voyeurism. That's what I wanted to tell you. So you and your aquatic panopticons, I don't understand how you feel or like if you feel, but I was observed and it turned out I wanted to bury myself in the sand. Inside each of you, just like my magnetically resonated secret, is a tiny two-chambered miracle that I hope, despite you being on display, laid bare for all of our amusements, you never have to show your coworkers or anyone until it's time for the tide to take you home. Home to where the surf calls your name. Also, fire is a chemical reaction that happens when air, like what's in your water, and heat mixes with wood, like in plants in your tank. It's bright and warm, but it can spread, and luckily water stops it. Ask about thermite sometime, it will blow your mind. And if you get out of here, head south. It's less polluted and warm. Thank you. Is anyone else feeling hungry? Would like to order anything?
Did anyone order the special?
No one has ordered. Would you like the special?
Oh, I would love the special.
The kind gendered honorific here has ordered the special. There you go.
Whoa.
Oh, did I just get merch?
Just laundry merch?
I've been printing manhole covers recently. Been screen printing them. I'm not very good at it. But
It's joyous. Oh, that's not
blessings
bad.
of the sewer. Oh, glory is swishing beneath our feet, and the stench deters the manhole dive, and warns us that we may not survive the subterranean siren calls so sweet, to never more hear the songbird tweet, or be first forced to work to stay alive. We turn to goo and lose our basic drives. But alas, I stay upon the surface, stubborn feet planted on terra firma, fulfilling my strange and holy purpose, working under the geist of civil service, growing thick skin like pachyderma, and never live as goo amorphous. Blessing of the sewer, part 2. Part goo. Ooh. Between us and Earth's crumbling crust on which we fabricate twisted magic lie secret tubes that whisper hushed of lives above stony and tragic. Rivers carry want knotted waste and judge us for our natural shame. Flowing free, ignominy erased, the ultimate symbol of nature tamed. We chain ourselves to endless function from hands to feet to that which leaves. All must be pure, no escaping a junction. From chaste porcelain to the plant that treats. The sewer must itself be thankless, noticed only when swallowing wayward coins. Diligent duty combining us and stankness, our separate bodies in waste conjoined. Flush our burdens through life-saving muck. You connect us all, my lonely aqueduct. The kitchen is still open.
I'd like to order, you can't keep flipping hourglasses.
Yes, of course. Would you like these sauces to say?
I think some extra adjectives or adverbs would be nice. Oh,
dude.
That's a gift. This is nice.
It's so
It
red.
was sitting in your kitchen like 10 minutes ago,
Oh,
but I'm
shit.
glad you think it's nice.
Never seen this before.
When I was a kid, I loved sand animals. Like this one. Beautiful, color, sprightly animals, full of sand, made by the old, ancient, crumbling woman at my church. We had scorpions, crabs, ducks, chickens, lizards, horses, a fucking dragon, a sand menagerie. My parents never let us get the snakes though, because we always broke their skinny skins, and they'd get sand everywhere, in every unholy broken crevice. We always managed to get the sand snakes anyway, through begging or our own hard-earned dollars, and yes, the sand would go everywhere, in every crevice. A year and a half ago, on Mount St. Helens, after I was mostly done being a child, a strange, otherworldly folk song I hadn't heard in years popped into my head. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. And then I thought about the sand snakes and imagined each deflated and shriveled, draped around my body like suffocating sins. Then I remembered my endless menagerie, sand animals that didn't deflate, probably sitting full and forgotten in my old, crusty bedroom. Once the glass unicorn's horn shatters, do you admire the horse that is left? I think I'm too afraid that my gaze will crack it. But I gathered the sand menagerie in my closet, and I put it in my adult closet, full and forgotten, too afraid I'd get sand everywhere. But why is losing sand so bad? We have sewing kits and sucky vacuums, and even if everything leaks out, we still have fading memories. So I plucked this old dolphin out, and I put it in my backpack, and you took it, and I think it looks beautiful in your hands. It's a lesson too late for the learning, made of sand, made of sand. In the blink of an eye, my soul's turning, in your hand, in your hand. Are you going away without a word of farewell? Could it be not a trace left behind? Well, I could have loved you better, but I don't mind. That was the last thing on my mind. What do you think, Caleb? Is the kitchen open?
I think,
Yeah.
I think the kitchen's open. I would love it if anyone else would like to order anything.
Yes.
Hello.
Can I get trying to get the cookie jar off the high shelf?
Of course.
And can I please get an optional add-on with a double dose of epic simile or metaphor? Please?
Of course. Tiptoe, 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 tiptoe. Head whoosh, 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 whoosh. Look up, hand on forehead, squint, crane. Ah, aha! Like a shining city on top of the hill, taught to us in history class and literature class. But in front of me, finally, at last, out of my reach, but within my mind's reach. Stretch, not even close. Tiptoes, nope. Jump, Tiptoe, stretch, and jump, no! Think. Aha! Sneak to the other room. Grab a chair. Creak. Climb on the chair. Tiptoes. No. My shame. Like the grape stomping woman of YouTube past, trying only to make a fermented snack for those in her winery, and becoming prey to early internet memedom. Splinter crash, destruction so close. Seeing stars, little birds, wee 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 wee. Cookie jar, it shines evermore. I gotta clean up, sweep. Poke. Honey. Poke. Teeter. Yes. Teeter. Crash. Slush. We probably could do one more if anyone would like to order anything, but the kitchen could also close. All good things must come to an end, even fake restaurants. Yes.
May I order ritual and flame
Of course.
with extra smoky undertones and a side of very saucy metaphor, please?
A saucy metaphor.
Saucy.
Like extra saucy.
Extra saucy.
Like maybe extra wet sauce.
Yes, better.
Yes, would you like to come here?
What did you
Oh yes.
order?
So maybe once the metaphor starts,
Oh, I do it to you. Okay.
you can make it wet.
Yes, I
A metaphor.
will. I'll be ready.
As the story flowed out of you, I grabbed its tail like a kite, anchored to you but still billowing, through time back to the first stories, told by muddy bodies reveling in the safety, warmth, and food provided by a fire, only slightly less alive than they were. I watched as outlandish fantasy burst from their newfound secure reality, agape as their stories spread, like neurons, gently synapsing the one you still hadn't stopped telling. Reaching out to, there's still some vinegar in that, I don't know. Reaching out to touch both at once, you pulled me in an effortless twist, and I fell backwards towards modernity, flying in stung silence, guided by your words, wrapped in laughter and comfort, but inevitably surrounded by an unwarmable concrete that let the frostbite creep in and the darkness win tiny victories. I shiver, suddenly unable to focus on anything other than my oozing mortality, until you grab my hand, still weaving your stories into mine, and draw a single spark in ash that embeds searching flame into my too human skin. I touch that hand to my other. Your hands, like the first hands that were ever felt by me, alone, my own hands at night, caressing me gently as only I know how, and yet somehow you do. And then back to yours. You touch that hand to my other, then back to yours, in relieved bewilderment as you say, here's our little campfire. And suddenly I smell smoldering pine, and I see lifts of flame growing to illuminate puddles, primordial shadows, joining us in ancient rituals, like moving away from smoke blowing towards our delicate lungs. Well, I think it's that sad time where the kitchen has closed. But thank you all so much for joining me. New cafe for those of you who saw the other one, and I will see you around. Enjoy the rest of the night.
One more time for Kevin Bocek. Where's Joel at? Joel? I heard a rumor that Shop Dog is here tonight. Have you seen Shop Dog? You didn't leash up Shop? Did you feed him at least?
I forgot to feed him.
He's loose in the poetry store, in the poetry restaurant maybe.
Oh my God.
Oh, there's Shop Dog right there.
Such a good boy.
Oh my lord. Whoa, Shop Dog. It's good to see you.
It's good to see you too, Caleb.
Oh man, how's it going?
I don't have any depth perception.
Here, I can help you. I don't know if you want to be somewhere. Do you want to be somewhere?
How's my gate?
Your gate is great. It's closed.
Wow.
It's open now.
Well, good evening, everybody,
Good evening.
and welcome to the afterlife.
Yes.
Gift shop. Woo! Woo!
Thank you.
Unlike the regular afterlife, this is the only part of the afterlife that you're allowed into without, paying the price of admission. Which is fitting that we're kind of in a terrarium, because if you think of it, about immortality, it's kind of like a terrarium. And I wanted to draw attention to some of the delightful merchandising opportunities. Those sweaters and the new sweat shirt. No, it is sweat T-shirt, right?
That's right. Yes. The sweat tea.
The sweat tee.
Yes.
I was with my wife doing a Schadenfreude tour of the Malibulge, and you would not believe who we saw there in a sweat T-shirt.
Who'd you see?
Justice Antonin Scalia.
He's around.
His head was on backwards, and he had pustules the size of grapefruits all over his body, but I'm sure it was him.
Is that normal?
He looked like a pizza with a botched boob job. My wife and I were wandering around, drunk from the fountain of boundless love, and maybe a little sun-drunk too on account of being the sun. And I realized I forgot my keys. And I said, honey, what should I do? And she pointed at my hat, my Afterlife gift shop hat with the stash spot. And she said, use your brain, we're in the afterlife, you don't need fucking keys. But anyway, we have a really good show for you all tonight. Don't forget about the merch booth. There might be earplugs. They're called your fingers.
Well, damn it.
And with that, Caleb, take it away.
Thanks, Joe.
Oh my God. I've never seen a better follower to your poetry. and shop dog. Somehow perfect fit. Go on the road.
Life Gift Shop, thank you for hanging at the fish shop. Thank you so much to Steve. Where's Steve? Steve Waldman. Mystical Fish Shop, Steve, we love you so much. Our first Seattle show was here, I think like four-ish years ago, 5 years ago. And this is now the 4th time that we've done Gift Shop at the Fish Shop. This is definitely the most elaborate. Most people, thank you for getting cozy. We're gonna kind of let it rip a little bit. So, you know, if you feel like bumping into each other, just don't bump into the fish tanks if you can avoid it. And fish, thanks for having us. I meant to, if everyone wants to just make a slight bow of gratitude to the fish.
Excellent. Okay, here we go.
Billy Bloom, everybody. I want to dedicate this song to Wordo, and in particular, there's a line in this song about monster vision, and it was inspired by this guy and his camera. If you ever see his filming style, it's like point of view of a monster, and it's really cool.
Hell yeah.
song is called Hyena Sauna. I don't think I would have mentioned the title. Hey Steve, can we do anything about these big overhead lights? Can we maybe vibe it out? Until it's gone. And of course, my very good buddy and co-worker, Caleb Thompson. There's some like goal liners right here. Let's give it up for goal liners.
See what should I use?
Jurassic Park all day.
I don't want custom that much.
Did our beanbag make it in? Is somebody on it?
Yeah.
I
Who's
can grab
advancing
it.
the living room?
Somebody want the beanbag?
Of course. Joey wants the
Joey
beanbag.
wants the beanbag.
I'm just sitting.
You're the only one sitting in the beanbag.
Quiet voice, right here in the sun.
I just gotta point out.
You're so fat.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2,
Fat.
check. Whoa,
So chunks. Chunks.
Hell yeah, let's do it. This song was written by my good friend.
A seaside home, some toiletries, driftwood keychains, old magazines, the chrysalis of vacancy. Yellow mustard, romance novels, rallies, a bowl of bottles. No use here for modern models. This hotbed is so appealing. I'm on the moon, looks just like the ceiling. The spider bites are slowly healing. I've got the feeling that I'll never be leaving. I know you are, but what am I? When the lights go out and the lamp runs dry, well, here I go all night. This high bed is so appealing. I'm on the moon, looks just like the ceiling. The spider bites are slowly healing. I've got the feeling that I'll never be leaving. Never be leaving. Never be leaving. I've got the feeling that I'll never be leaving. Never be leaving. Never be leaving. I've got the feeling that I'll never be leaving.